Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianology family, man? Yeah, it's dark here, but as long as you hear me, I've heard that on YouTube, as long as you have good audio, people gonna sit there and watch the video. You hear me? So it doesn't matter if y'all can see me, as long as my audio good, y'all can hear me clearly. That's all that matters. So I want to talk about this Twitter, X thing. So basically, Elon Musk is gonna allow porn and like adult content on Twitter. But if you're an avid Twitter user, you already know that that already existed on there. And the thing about that is that you don't even have to be actively searching for those type of content. A lot of that type of content is in the comments. It's in the comments, unfortunately. I don't know why. I don't know. I think since Elon like took over, like the bots and stuff like that have been like posting porn in the comments. So I don't know. So I don't know why it's there, but it's in there. So if you use Twitter, man, it's on there. So basically, I guess he's now allowing it. So technically, it wasn't allowed before, but technically, it wasn't allowed before. But I guess they weren't banning people from like posting it. So I didn't understand it, but I understand it. We understand why it's on there. It makes money, it generates income. It gives a lot of people impressions. A lot of profiles, impressions. Views, advertisement. So they're making a lot of money from it because porn gets a lot of views. Let's be honest here. Most men watch porn. I would say about 80% of men in America watch porn. That's a huge number. That's a huge number. Even married people watch porn sometimes. It's a huge number, man. And porn is just it's just an addiction. It's just an addiction. It's an addiction, all right. So if you're a man and you don't want to get addicted, you just don't have to watch it. If you want to get addicted to it, you're gonna watch it. So if you don't want to be addicted, don't watch it. But the thing is about Elon is that I don't know, man, because Kanye too was saying that he was gonna do what is it like a porn house or something like that. So like they're just gonna be creating porn. That's what he said. I don't know if he was trolling. He might have been trolling because I don't see we haven't heard about it for like 2 months now, so I don't think it's going to happen. But that's what he said. He said he was gonna do Yeezy porn or something like that. So, but I wanted to talk about the topic because look, let's be honest here, man. We live in a world that every this type of stuff is gonna exist, whether we want it or not. We Christians, we don't like seeing someone's daughter do stuff like that on camera, but it's gonna still continue because there's money in it. People people thrive in it because they're making a lot of income. Most people that do that type of content, let's say the big influencers or the people who do that stuff, some of them are making like 10K plus a month just from that alone. There isn't many jobs out there that are paying their employees $10,000 a month or more. There really isn't, unless maybe a doctor, lawyer, like the already high paying jobs. High paying jobs are there, but there's a barrier of entry to enter those type of jobs or to even gain access to those jobs. You have to slave, you have to work, 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 go to college, go to school, do all that just to be able to even have a chance to enter the door. And after you enter the door, you might not even get paid as high until a few years um, into that field of work. So yeah, man, who really wants to be in school for 8 years trying to be a doctor, or be in law school for 4 years, and then go to a law firm and work as like an intern or something like that for a few years before you start making a reasonable amount of money? Nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants to take the fast road, and that's why a lot of women take the fast road because it's just, what can I do? I don't have that much skill. It's either I be a bartender, stripper, or something like that. And most of them start being bartenders, strippers, or most of them start as a bartender and then they see that The strippers make a boatload of money. So it's like, well, let me just be a stripper then. And they start making more money as a stripper than a bartender. And then some random dude comes into the excuse me, some random dude comes to the strip club, and then am I muted? Oh my god, I thought I was muted. My fault, yeah. So yeah, like some random dude is just gonna come into the strip club and I'm like, hey, I see your looks. You look really good. I feel like you could be, you know, I feel like you could be a good actress or something like a porn actress, something like that. You could make $10,000, $15,000 a month. Oh, my fault. I thought I heard something. You could make $10,000, $15,000 a month just from doing this. Do you want to keep dancing on this dirty pole or come and do this and make this much money? And that's what happens with a lot of girls. And the OnlyFans thing too is like this. Oh, I'm working on this. I'm waiting tables. I'm a teacher. I'm doing this, that, that. I'm not making that much money. Let me. I have a nice shape. I have a nice face. A lot of men have some type of interest in me. My local town. A lot of men have some interest in me. Let me create this OnlyFans account, and then just post my feet, or then just post like a bikini photo that I'm already posting on Instagram. Let me do that, and then it trickles down from there. Hey, and that customer asks me, hey, can I see you without the top? I pay you $2,000 extra just to see you without the top. And she'll think about it, and then she's like, okay, let me just do it. It's without the top. It's just one customer. Just don't ask for it. So I'm just gonna send them to him. I get the 2,000, and she sends it to the customer, right? And then it goes on from there. I guess you guys should already know the story how that's gonna end. Then she does full blown amateur porn on there. That's where it always leads to. So X allowing this to be on there. I mean, to me, it's a bad idea, but this is what I'll say. It's a bad idea, but the thing is, when God doesn't bless you with money or with financial freedom, or to have a good level of wealth in your life, it leads to the Elon Musk's, the Kanye West's, the Jay Z's, the others of the likes, the Mark Zuckerberg's, the Jeff Bezos. It leads to that. It leads to that greed, money hungry, and it leads to them doing things for the money. So basically, when Satan blesses you, it shows. When Satan blesses you with financial freedom, wealth, it shows because the way you live your life doesn't glorify God after you got the money. If you got the money and your life is not glorifying God, you're sleeping around, you're having kids out of wedlock, you're saying that you're going to create porn, and now you're allowing porn at a company that you've recently acquired. What do you think? What do you think you're working for? Because you're not working for God. How can you? Let's say you own Twitter and you work for God. Why would you allow porn on Twitter? Free speech is not porn. They're trying to put in this category as like expression. Some type of expression. Like no, how is porn an expression? It's people just having sex. How is sex an expression? It's supposed to be an intimate thing with your partner. Why do you want us the world to see that intimacy with your partner on our phones? Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So if God blessed you with that financial freedom, He wouldn't have you doing porn. He wouldn't have you creating porn. He wouldn't have you allowing porn on your platforms at your business, saying that you're gonna be freaking creating porn. No, God wouldn't do that. Why would God want you to lead multiple men into sin? And and even now, a lot of women are addicted to that too. A lot of women are addicted to the porn too. A lot of them are masturbating with the rolls and stuff like that too. So I'm being honest with you right now. A lot of Christian people can't say this, but I'm going to say this. A lot of women are being sent to like or given the reprobate mind because now they're playing with themselves. They're also watching porn as women. How are you watching porn as a woman? When as a woman You can literally have any man in the world that you want, but they're still pleasing themselves. I guess the man is not enough. They're pleasing, they're touching themselves, they're watching videos as well. Because now a lot of women are now watching porn, not as much as men, because it's still a men dominated, avenue. But a lot of women are slowly getting into it, and Twitter is like a platform that a lot of women I've seen that that into that type of stuff. Because when if you go on X, you see that, hey, what is one thing? What is excuse me? What is one thing that you hate about sex or you dislike about sex or whatever? And they will list so many things. So that means you know that those type of women are sleeping around, and most of them are not married. You check their profile. There's no ring on their finger. There's a kid, but there's no ring on their finger, and there's no man in sight. It's always a kid, but no ring. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's always a kid, but no ring on their finger. But that's it. That's all I gotta say about that topic, man. Hopefully, this video goes viral so Elon can see this. Man, like we all struggle with lust, but if you're gonna make it easy for men to keep struggling to have this addiction to, you know, be on X watching porn, yeah, is that the society you want? That's the society you want to create, man. Elon, bro, come on, you're smarter than that. You are smarter than that, man.